Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's challenges? Those moments when everything around you feels chaotic, when you're unsure how to respond or how to regain control of your thoughts. It happens to all of us. Life can be unpredictable, often throwing obstacles in our path when we least expect them. But here's the question: how do you stay calm and composed when everything around you seems to be falling apart? In Stoicism, adversity isn't something to be feared or avoided. Instead, it's an opportunity for growth, a tool to sharpen your mind and strengthen your character. The Stoics believe that it's not the obstacles themselves, but how we respond to them that defines who we are. What if you could look at every challenge in your life as a stepping stone toward becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient? Today, we're diving into the core of Stoic philosophy, uncovering 10 essential rules that have stood the test of time. Rules that will help you turn life's challenges into opportunities for personal transformation. If you've ever felt like you're losing your balance in the face of adversity, or if you're searching for a way to stay grounded and resilient in tough times, stick around. These 10 Stoic rules will give you the tools to not only survive life's challenges, but to thrive in the face of them. Get ready to unlock timeless wisdom that can reshape the way you face obstacles. 2. Context and background. Stoicism is more than just an ancient philosophy. It's a practical guide for living a fulfilling and resilient life. Born in Greece and perfected by Roman thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that helps us navigate the ups and downs of existence. At its core, Stoicism teaches us how to live virtuously by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. It empowers us to embrace challenges with courage and clarity, turning adversity into a tool for growth rather than a source of suffering. One of the most powerful ideas in Stoicism is its perspective on adversity. The Stoics believe that while we can't control external events, whether it's a setback in your career, a health crisis, or a personal conflict, we have absolute control over how we respond to them. This shift in focus from external circumstances to internal resilience is the key to mastering life's challenges. Imagine what your life could look like if, instead of being consumed by worry, fear, or frustration, you were able to stay calm, focused, and in control no matter what life throws at you. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, the very obstacles that seem to block our path can become opportunities for growth. This is the essence of Stoic thought. Every challenge you face holds within it the possibility of becoming a better version of yourself. 3. Practical application. The 10 Stoic rules. Now that we have a foundational understanding of Stoicism and its perspective on adversity, it's time to delve into the 10 essential rules that can transform how you approach challenges in your life. Each of these lessons is not just a concept. They're actionable principles that can be applied immediately, allowing you to cultivate resilience, strength, and inner peace. Whether you're facing a minor setback or a significant life crisis, these Stoic teachings will provide you with the tools to navigate through uncertainty and come out stronger on the other side. So, let's explore these timeless Stoic rules, one by one, and discover how they can empower you in your daily life. Rule 1. Focus on what you can control in the fast-paced world we live in. It's all too easy to feel overwhelmed by events beyond our control. Whether it's a looming deadline, an unexpected setback, or the actions of others, external circumstances can trigger feelings of stress and anxiety. However, Stoicism teaches us a powerful truth. While we cannot control external events, we have complete control over our reactions to them. This fundamental principle is the bedrock of Stoic philosophy and a critical tool for navigating life's challenges when faced with a stressful situation, such as a demanding project at work. Many of us tend to fixate on the outcome, worrying about whether we'll meet the expectations of our boss or the perception others will have of our performance. This focus can lead to paralysis, preventing us from taking productive action. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to redirect our attention to what we can control our preparation, our effort, and our mindset. For instance, if you're anxious about an upcoming presentation, concentrate on how you can improve your skills. Practice thoroughly, rehearse your delivery, and refine your content. By focusing on these aspects, you empower yourself to perform at your best, regardless of the audience's response. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized this point. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When you internalize this lesson, you begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. This shift in mindset fosters resilience and peace of mind, enabling you to tackle adversity with strength and clarity. By embracing the practice of focusing on what you can control, you not only reduce stress, but also cultivate a sense of empowerment that can transform your life. Rule 2. Welcome adversity as a teacher. Life is an unpredictable journey, often filled with obstacles and setbacks that can leave us feeling disheartened. However, the Stoics embraced adversity as an essential teacher, recognizing that challenges are not mere disruptions, but opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. This mindset shift transforms how we perceive difficulties, enabling us to welcome them rather than resist them when we encounter adversity. It's easy to succumb to frustration or despair, viewing our circumstances as unfair or insurmountable. Yet, the Stoics believe that every challenge carries a lesson, providing us with valuable insights that can shape our character and fortify our resolve. Instead of viewing failure as a defeat, we can reframe it as a critical learning experience. Consider the example of a failed business venture. Initially, it may seem like a devastating setback, bringing feelings of embarrassment and disappointment. However, if we approach this experience with a Stoic mindset, we begin to uncover its potential as a teacher. What do we learn about our approach? Were there gaps in our planning or execution? Did we overlook key market factors? By analyzing these questions, we gain resilience, adaptability, and perseverance, skills that will serve us well in future endeavors. As Seneca wisely noted, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Each encounter with adversity builds our capacity to handle future challenges with greater ease and confidence. When we welcome adversity as a teacher, we foster a growth mindset, equipping ourselves to navigate life's trials with courage and wisdom. Embracing this perspective not only enhances our resilience, but also deepens our understanding of ourselves, ultimately leading to a richer, more fulfilling life. Rule 3. Practice detachment in a world driven by success, accolades, and external validation. It's easy to fall into the trap of tying our happiness to outcomes. We often believe that achieving specific goals or receiving recognition will bring us lasting joy. However, Stoicism teaches us that true contentment arises from within, independent of external circumstances. Practicing detachment is about cultivating an internal sense of peace that isn't swayed by the ebbs and flows of life. When we attach our happiness to external outcomes, we place ourselves on a precarious emotional roller coaster. One moment, we might feel elated after a win, and the next, we could be devastated by a loss. This constant fluctuation can lead to anxiety and disappointment, leaving us feeling unfulfilled. Stoics encourage us to shift our focus inward, realizing that our worth is not determined by what we achieve or how others perceive us. For instance, consider an athlete preparing for a championship. While the desire to win is natural, if the athlete becomes emotionally invested in the outcome, their happiness hinges on the result of a single event. Instead, a Stoic approach emphasizes performing to the best of one's ability and embracing the process, regardless of whether they win or lose. The athlete's sense of self-worth should not be contingent on the outcome, but rather on their dedication, effort, and growth throughout their training. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, asserted, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This mindset fosters resilience, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with grace and poise. By practicing detachment, we learn to appreciate our journey, understanding that true fulfillment lies not in the pursuit of external success, but in the cultivation of a steadfast inner peace. Rule 4. View setbacks as opportunities. Life is full of challenges and obstacles, but rather than viewing these setbacks as mere hindrances, Stoicism teaches us to see them as valuable opportunities for growth. Every difficulty presents a chance to cultivate virtues such as patience, resilience, and courage. By adopting this mindset, we can transform negative experiences into powerful catalysts for personal development. When we encounter a setback, be it a job rejection, a failed project, or a personal loss, our instinct may be to feel defeated or disheartened. However, the Stoics would encourage us to pause and reflect on the situation from a different perspective. Instead of wallowing in frustration, we can ask ourselves a pivotal question: how can I use this to grow? This simple shift in thinking opens up a pathway to self-improvement and resilience. For example, imagine someone who has applied for a promotion at work but faces rejection. Rather than succumbing to disappointment, they can view this setback as an opportunity to assess their skills, seek feedback, and identify areas for growth. Perhaps this experience can ignite a newfound determination to improve their qualifications or enhance their interpersonal skills. In this way, what initially seemed like a failure transforms into a stepping stone for future success. Marcus Aurelius, a key figure in Stoic philosophy, famously stated, "The obstacle is the way." This principle reinforces the idea that setbacks are not merely challenges to overcome. They are integral parts of our journey toward personal growth. By embracing this perspective, we become more resilient, adapting to life's uncertainties with greater ease and confidence. Ultimately, viewing setbacks as opportunities allows us to cultivate a mindset of strength and adaptability. It encourages us to recognize that each challenge we face is not an endpoint, but rather a chance to evolve and emerge stronger than before. In embracing adversity, we pave the way for a more fulfilling and virtuous life. Rule 5. Keep your emotions in check. Emotional control is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics understood that while we may not be able to control external events, we can certainly manage our internal responses. Allowing emotions such as anger, fear, or sadness to dictate our actions can lead to impulsive decisions and regret. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a calm and rational mindset, enabling us to navigate life's challenges more effectively in practice. Keeping your emotions in check starts with awareness. It's essential to recognize when you're experiencing strong feelings, particularly negative ones. For instance, when faced with a frustrating situation at work, a missed deadline, or a difficult colleague, it's easy to let anger take the reins. However, in such moments, the Stoic approach would suggest pausing before reacting. Take a deep breath, ground yourself, and give yourself a moment to reflect. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom serves as a reminder that your reaction is within your control. Instead of allowing anger to cloud your judgment, consider what a constructive response would look like. Perhaps you could approach the colleague for a calm discussion about the issue rather than lashing out or venting to others. By practicing this emotional regulation, you not only improve your relationships, but also enhance your overall well-being. When you learn to manage your emotions, you can respond to adversity with clarity and purpose. This shift not only helps you maintain your composure, but also enables you to approach problems with a level head, allowing for more thoughtful and effective solutions. In essence, keeping your emotions in check empowers you to take charge of your reactions and decisions. It allows you to face challenges with poise, transforming potential chaos into opportunities for growth and understanding. By embracing this Stoic principle, you can cultivate a more balanced, resilient approach to life, enhancing your ability to thrive amid adversity. Rule 6. Prepare for challenges in the realm of Stoic philosophy. The concept of premeditation of evils serves as a powerful tool for mental resilience. Stoics believe that by anticipating challenges and adversities before they arise, we can cultivate a greater sense of control and composure when facing them. This proactive approach allows us to navigate life's uncertainties with clarity and confidence. Preparing for challenges involves more than just wishful thinking. It requires a deliberate mental rehearsal of potential difficulties. Imagine a scenario where you have a crucial presentation at work that makes you anxious. Instead of succumbing to stress, take time to visualize the situation. Picture the setting, the audience, and the questions you might face. Envision yourself speaking calmly and confidently, effectively communicating your ideas while managing your nerves. This mental practice can significantly reduce anxiety and enhance your performance when the moment arrives. Marcus Aurelius encapsulated this idea by stating, "What stands in the way becomes the way." By mentally preparing for obstacles, we turn potential sources of stress into opportunities for growth. We can learn how to respond with poise rather than react impulsively. This practice not only strengthens our ability to cope with challenges, but also builds our confidence in our capacity to handle whatever comes our way. Moreover, preparation fosters a sense of realism. Life is inherently unpredictable, and while we cannot control every outcome, we can control our mindset. By anticipating difficulties, we lessen their power over us and remind ourselves that adversity is not the end, but a natural part of the journey. In practical terms, consider preparing for a challenging conversation with a friend or loved one. Anticipate the possible topics that may arise, how you might feel, and how you can express your thoughts calmly and respectfully. By doing this, you equip yourself with strategies to manage emotions and reactions, creating a safer space for open dialogue. Ultimately, by embracing the Stoic principle of preparing for challenges, we empower ourselves to face adversity with resilience and clarity. This mindset not only enhances our problem-solving abilities, but also fosters a deeper understanding of ourselves and our capacity to thrive amid life's uncertainties. Rule 7. Understand the impermanence of life. One of the core tenets of Stoic philosophy is the acceptance of life's impermanence. The Stoics taught that everything we hold dear, our relationships, possessions, and even our own lives, is transient. Understanding this concept helps us cultivate a mindset that embraces change and loss rather than fearing it. Life is a series of moments, each one fleeting and unique. Stoicism encourages us to recognize that everything we experience is temporary, which can be both a source of comfort and a call to action. When we acknowledge the impermanence of life, we can appreciate each moment more deeply and understand that our experiences, good and bad, are part of a larger, ever-changing narrative. For instance, when faced with the loss of a loved one, it's natural to feel profound sorrow. However, in those moments of grief, reflecting on the Stoic idea of impermanence can provide solace. Remind yourself that change and endings are part of the natural order. Just as the seasons change, so do our circumstances. This doesn't diminish the significance of your loss, but rather frames it within the broader context of life cycles. Recognizing that everything is temporary can help ease the pain of loss and allow for healing and acceptance. Moreover, understanding impermanence encourages us to live more fully in the present. When we realize that each moment is precious and can never be reclaimed, we are more likely to cherish our experiences, relationships, and even our daily routines. This perspective fosters gratitude. As we begin to appreciate what we have rather than fixating on what we lack or fear losing. A practical application of this principle is to regularly reflect on the fleeting nature of life. Consider setting aside time each week to contemplate what you value most and how you can express gratitude for those things. By doing so, you reinforce the idea that while everything may change, the love and connections you cultivate are meaningful, even if they are not permanent in essence. By embracing the Stoic understanding of impermanence, we learn to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. We become more adaptable, better able to cope with loss, and more appreciative of the time we have, ultimately enriching our lives and those around us. Rule 8. Live according to nature. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the principle of living in accordance with nature. This means recognizing and accepting the natural flow of events in life, understanding that we are part of a larger universe governed by natural laws. The Stoics believe that by aligning ourselves with this natural order, we can find greater peace, purpose, and resilience amid life's challenges. Living according to nature involves understanding that life is full of cycles, growth, change, decay, and renewal. Everything we experience, including our successes and setbacks, is interconnected and part of the greater tapestry of existence. For instance, when faced with a significant life event like losing a job, it's easy to become overwhelmed by fear and uncertainty. However, the Stoic perspective reminds us to step back and see this situation as part of life cycles. Just as winter gives way to spring, every ending often leads to new beginnings. This viewpoint encourages us to remain open to the possibilities that lie ahead, allowing us to embrace change rather than resist it. Accepting the natural flow of events also means recognizing that some things are beyond our control. In situations where we face obstacles or unexpected changes, it's crucial to focus on what we can influence: our attitudes, responses, and actions. By doing so, we cultivate resilience, allowing ourselves to navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of calm and clarity. A practical way to embody this principle is to practice mindfulness. Take moments throughout your day to observe nature, whether it's watching a tree sway in the wind or the changing colors of the sky. This connection to the natural world can serve as a reminder of life's rhythms and cycles. Additionally, when faced with difficulties, pause and reflect on how these experiences fit into the broader narrative of your life. Ask yourself, what lessons can I learn from this situation? And how can I adapt to new circumstances? By committing to live according to nature, we not only foster a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, but we also cultivate a profound sense of acceptance. We learn to embrace life's unpredictability, which ultimately empowers us to navigate challenges with grace and optimism. As we align ourselves with the natural order, we become more adaptable, open-minded, and resilient, paving the way for personal growth and fulfillment. Rule 9. Embrace discomfort for growth. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the concept of embracing discomfort as a pathway to personal growth and resilience. The Stoics understood that life is often filled with challenges, and they believed that voluntarily exposing ourselves to discomfort could help us build mental toughness and a deeper appreciation for what we have. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus advocated for the practice of voluntary discomfort. This could involve activities such as fasting, enduring cold showers, or even engaging in physical challenges that push our limits. The underlying idea is that by stepping outside of our comfort zones, we can develop a greater sense of control over our emotions and reactions. Discomfort becomes a teacher, showing us that we are capable of enduring more than we often realize. When we choose to face difficult situations, we build resilience, which in turn prepares us to tackle the inevitable hardships life throws our way. Consider a simple yet powerful example: fasting. When you choose to go without food for a certain period, you not only test your willpower, but also gain a new perspective on the abundance in your life. After the fast, the next meal can be a moment of gratitude rather than mere sustenance. Similarly, by occasionally exposing ourselves to uncomfortable situations, like spending time outdoors in cold weather or engaging in a physically demanding workout, we strengthen our mental fortitude. These experiences serve as reminders that discomfort is temporary, and overcoming it often leads to personal growth. Practicing voluntary discomfort can also shift our mindset. When we face and endure challenges willingly, we cultivate a sense of agency over our lives. We learn to detach our happiness from our immediate circumstances and find contentment in our ability to persevere. This newfound strength allows us to approach future challenges with confidence and resilience. To integrate this principle into your daily life, start with small steps. Challenge yourself to take cold showers, skip dessert, or participate in activities that push your limits. Reflect on how these experiences shape your mindset and how you respond to discomfort in other areas of your life. By embracing discomfort, you create opportunities for growth, gaining insights into your strengths and capacities. Ultimately, embracing discomfort fosters a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It helps us appreciate the comforts we often take for granted and cultivates resilience, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. As we embrace discomfort, we not only become stronger individuals, but also gain a profound appreciation for the journey of life itself. Rule 10. Remember that you're part of a larger whole. The final rule in our exploration of Stoic philosophy reminds us of the profound interconnectedness of all human beings. Stoicism teaches that we are not isolated individuals. Instead, we are integral parts of a larger community and universe. Recognizing this interconnectedness helps us put our personal struggles into perspective. Fostering empathy and resilience, the Stoics believe that understanding our place within the broader context of humanity allows us to transcend our individual challenges. Life can often feel overwhelming, and during tough times, it's easy to feel isolated and alone in our suffering. However, by acknowledging that we are all part of a larger whole, we can find comfort and strength in our shared experiences. This awareness encourages us to cultivate compassion not only for ourselves, but also for others facing similar challenges. It's a powerful reminder that every struggle is part of the human experience, and we can draw strength from this shared journey. Imagine you're going through a particularly difficult phase in life. Perhaps you've lost a job or are dealing with a personal crisis. In such moments, it's easy to become consumed by feelings of isolation and despair. However, when you remind yourself that countless others have faced similar setbacks, it can provide a sense of solidarity. For instance, think of historical figures like Marcus Aurelius, who dealt with personal loss and political strife while maintaining his Stoic principles. Reflecting on their struggles can inspire you to persevere. Moreover, consider how many people in your community or around the world are experiencing challenges. This collective resilience can be empowering. By reaching out and connecting with others, sharing your experiences, and listening to theirs, you cultivate a sense of belonging. Community support can make a significant difference in how we navigate hardships, reminding us that we are never truly alone. To apply this principle, take time to engage with your community, whether through volunteering, participating in group activities, or simply reaching out to friends and family. Fostering connections can be incredibly uplifting. Acknowledge the shared nature of human experience and allow this understanding to inspire you to face your challenges with renewed strength. Ultimately, remembering that we're part of a larger whole encourages us to embrace empathy and compassion. It helps us view our struggles not just as personal battles, but as shared experiences that connect us with others. This broader perspective can lighten our burdens, reminding us that we are all navigating the complexities of life together. Hand in hand. Point 4. Interactive section. As we delve deeper into the teachings of Stoicism, it's time for you to engage with these concepts on a personal level. I invite you to reflect on your own experiences as we explore how Stoic principles can become practical tools for navigating life's challenges. Question for the audience. Think about a recent adversity in your life. How did you respond? Were you overwhelmed by your emotions? Or did you manage to maintain your composure? Consider whether you could have applied one of these Stoic rules to improve your reaction. Perhaps it was Rule 1, focusing on what you can control, or Rule 4, viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth. Take a moment to recall that situation and your response to it. This reflection isn't merely an exercise. It's a powerful opportunity to turn past struggles into lessons for the future. Stoicism teaches us that our responses shape our experiences. By evaluating how you handled that adversity, you can gain insights into your emotional landscape and identify areas for growth. Action step. In the coming week, I challenge you to consciously apply one of these 10 rules to a challenging situation you encounter. Choose a specific rule that resonates with you. Maybe it's embracing discomfort or practicing detachment, and see how it alters your perspective. For instance, if you're facing a difficult conversation, Remind yourself of Rule 5, which encourages emotional control. By grounding yourself in these principles, you can navigate challenges with greater clarity and resilience. As you embark on this journey, remember that Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding and channeling them effectively. Embrace this chance to cultivate a Stoic mindset in your daily life. You'll likely find that applying these rules not only helps you manage adversity, but also enriches your overall well-being. I encourage you to share your experiences and insights in the comments below. How did applying a Stoic rule impact your perspective? Your journey could inspire others to engage with these timeless teachings. So, let's continue this exploration together as we strive for growth and resilience in our lives. 5. Case study/real-life example. Today, let's dive into the inspiring story of Epictetus, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers. Born into slavery around 55 AD, Epictetus faced immense challenges throughout his life. As a child, he was subjected to harsh conditions and physical abuse. But rather than succumbing to despair, he found a remarkable way to transform his suffering into strength. Epictetus was eventually granted his freedom. But his journey was far from easy. He spent his life teaching and spreading the principles of Stoicism, emphasizing that true freedom lies not in external circumstances, but in our ability to control our thoughts and attitudes. His teachings stress the importance of focusing on what we can control, our reactions and perceptions, rather than the uncontrollable aspects of our lives. Key takeaway: no matter how difficult life becomes, your mind remains free. Epictetus teaches us that even in the most dire situations, we can choose how to respond. He famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This profound insight reminds us that while we may face adversity, we hold the power to shape our experiences through our reactions. Consider how Epictetus faced his challenges with resilience and grace. His life illustrates that obstacles can serve as catalysts for growth and self-discovery. By adopting his mindset, we can learn to view hardships not as defeats, but as opportunities to develop virtue, patience, and strength. As you reflect on Epictetus's journey, ask yourself, how can you apply his teachings to your own life? In moments of struggle, remember that you too possess the power to control your mind and your response. Let his legacy inspire you to embrace challenges with the knowledge that your true strength lies within. So, the next time you find yourself confronted by difficulties, channel your inner Epictetus. Embrace the Stoic principle that, despite the external chaos, you have the power to cultivate inner peace and resilience. Point 6. Summary and takeaways focus on what you can control. Remember, the only thing you truly have power over is your reaction. Welcome adversity as a teacher. See challenges as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Practice detachment. True happiness comes from within. Don't tie your self-worth to external outcomes. View setbacks as opportunities. Every obstacle is a chance to cultivate virtues like patience and courage. Keep your emotions in check. Practice emotional control to prevent negative feelings from overwhelming you. Prepare for challenges. Anticipate difficulties and mentally prepare yourself to respond calmly and effectively. Now, it's time to put these Stoic principles into action. I encourage you to start with just one rule this week. For example, focus solely on what you can control. Notice how this shift in mindset alters your approach to challenges and adversity. When you embrace this Stoic perspective, you'll find that your responses become more measured and grounded, leading to greater resilience. Reflect on how applying these rules can enhance your daily life, allowing you to approach stressors with a new sense of calm and clarity. Remember, Stoicism isn't just a philosophy. It's a way of living that empowers you to face adversity with strength and grace as you navigate your week. Hold on to these teachings. Challenge yourself to embody the principles of Stoicism and observe the transformation in your thoughts and actions. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic philosophy. Together, let's cultivate a mindset that not only endures life's trials but thrives because of them. Understand impermanence. Accept that life is fleeting, And change is a natural part of existence. Live according to nature. Align yourself with the natural flow of events. Recognizing that setbacks are part of life's cycle, embrace discomfort for growth. Occasionally challenge yourself with discomfort to strengthen your resilience. Remember the larger whole. Acknowledge our interconnectedness. And realize that others share your struggles. As we wrap up today's exploration of Stoic philosophy, I want to make a final appeal to you. If these Stoic lessons have resonated with you, don't miss out on future insights. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll always be updated with new content designed to help you navigate life with wisdom and resilience. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below on which Stoic rule you're excited to try out in your own life. Sharing your thoughts not only fosters community, but also encourages others on their Stoic journey. And remember, share this video with anyone you think could benefit from these powerful lessons. Together, we can inspire others to embrace the teachings of Stoicism and cultivate a mindset that thrives in the face of adversity. Let's continue to grow together on the art of Stoicism. Your journey towards a more resilient and fulfilling life starts here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.